My in-laws uninvited me from their vacation because I was too broke to keep up, then called begging when they saw my new yacht. For 6 years, I'd endured their comments. Every holiday, every gathering, included some reminder I wasn't good enough for their son. My worn shoes, my Hyundai, my apartment instead of a house. Bless her heart, my mother-in-law would say. She tries so hard, as if poverty was a character flaw. When they announced their Amalfi Coast trip, I knew we wouldn't be invited. Still, it stung when my sister-in-law posted the group chat. Everyone was going, just not us. My husband confronted his mom. Why would we pay for someone who can't afford their share? She said. It's embarrassing enough that Theo married a waitress. I was a waitress when we met. Now I manage 3 restaurants, but she refused to acknowledge it. The Italy trip would cost $8,000 per couple. My husband offered to pay our way. His mother said it wasn't about money. It was about keeping up with the lifestyle. Translation, I'd be wearing Target while they shopped in Positano. What they didn't know is that I'd been investing aggressively since I was 19. Every tip, every bonus, every tax return went straight into index funds. By 25, I had 6 figures saved. By 30, I'd cleared $500,000. I lived like I was broke because I'd grown up actually broke. That fear never left me. Even when my portfolio hit 7 figures last year, my husband didn't know the full amount. He knew I was comfortable. He didn't know I could retire tomorrow. I kept my financial life private, a habit from growing up with family who'd steal your last dollar. When his family uninvited us, something shifted. I was done being their charity case. I called a yacht broker that afternoon. By Wednesday, I'd purchased a 45-foot Beneteau Oceanus. Nothing ostentatious, but unmistakably expensive. I named it Pennies because I have a sense of humor. The marina fees alone exceeded what my in-laws spent on rent. I posted one photo on Instagram. Just me at the helm, sunset behind me, champagne in hand. Caption, new summer plans. Within an hour, my phone exploded. My mother-in-law called 6 times. My sister-in-law sent panicked texts. Where did you get a yacht? Did you win the lottery? My husband was as shocked as they were. How? He kept asking. I showed him the statements. 14 years of compound interest. He stared at the numbers like they were written in another language. You've been secretly rich this whole time. Not rich, I corrected. Comfortable. There's a difference. His family demanded an explanation. A family meeting, his mother called it. I declined. Instead, I invited my parents aboard for a weekend sail. My dad, who worked construction for 40 years, cried when he saw it. My mom kept touching the railings like she was afraid they'd disappear. 2 weeks later, my mother-in-law called my husband. They'd had an emergency. My father-in-law's business partner had embezzled everything. They were losing the house. Could we loan them money to avoid foreclosure? The amount they needed? $180,000. My husband looked at me across our kitchen table. We both knew I had it. Tell them I'm too broke to help, I said. Wouldn't want to embarrass them. He stared at me for a long moment. Then he smiled. Actually smiled. It was the first time I'd seen him stand up straight around his family in years. He called his mother back. Sorry, he said. We can't afford it. We're just too broke to keep up. They threatened. They begged. They tried guilt. My sister-in-law showed up at my restaurant, crying about family loyalty. I handed her tissues and went back to work. Last I heard, they sold the house and moved into a rental. My mother-in-law had to get a job for the first time in 30 years. Sometimes my husband asks if I feel guilty. I don't. I feel free. We're sailing to Croatia next month.